Hello, Pastor Doug, back again with another video. Today I want to answer the question, what are my favorite top 5 fun YouTube channels? Because as you probably know, since you're watching this video, I like YouTube. Matter of fact, it's the only social media I enjoy, loathe everything else, even email, but I do enjoy YouTube because there's great variety. There's my simple little channel. There are profound theological channels that everyone should join, and there's, well, other stuff. However, someone asked me recently, what are my favorite YouTube channels? And I realized that's an incredibly broad question. So I had to narrow it down. I was thinking of different categories. There's religion, there's politics, there's theology, there's history, there's military history, there's language channels. And so for this one, I thought I'd start off in a simple fashion. My top 5 fun channels. These are channels that I go to just for enjoyment's sake. They're my guilty pleasure channels. Now, 4 out of 5 of these are not Christian. They're all fairly clean. Sometimes they swerve into PG language, but for the most part, they're pretty clean channels. So let's go through my top 5 favorite fun YouTube channels. And number 5 is Rick Beato. Now, this is a strange choice for me because I'm not a musician. I am terrible at singing. I'm terrible at playing instruments. I don't really listen to music. And yet I love this channel. This gentleman has been into the rock scene and the music scene for decades. A lot of behind-the-scenes content, a lot of interviews with famous musicians, and also just a down-to-earth guy. He describes all types of music, from classical to rock. And it's just a really interesting guy to listen to. And for someone who has no knowledge of music, this is actually a really, really interesting channel. So if you're all interested in music, and from modern music to classical music, Rick Beato's channel with 5 million subscribers is a great place to start. Well, let's move on. Number 4. Number 4 is Epicurious. This is a food channel. Yeah, I know I probably should be watching this channel, but hey, it's a lot of fun. They have a lot of simple videos of just rating different common foods, and they have different cook-offs with different chefs of different levels. Actually, one of my favorite persons on this show is a rookie chef named Emily, who when they had her first on, she cooked with ketchup with everything, and she became my personal hero, and later became a fairly skilled chef. So if you just want some fun, simple videos, shut your brain off, and learn about food, Epicurious is a great channel. Let's move on to number 3. Number 3 is GothamChess. This is a gentleman from New York City, and he is a chess expert. And more importantly, he is a phenomenal YouTuber. Imagine describing a chess game for an hour and making it interesting. This gentleman can do this. So he describes the chess scene, which I guess right now is kind of hip among the young folks. And he just does an interesting job describing the history of chess, explaining chess. And like I said, even if you're not into chess, he's really interesting to listen to. Fascinating guy. He's trying to become a grandmaster, so you can follow his journey. It's just a fun channel. So GothamChess channel, very entertaining. Well, what's number 2? Number 2 is not going to be for everyone. This is Seth Skorkowsky's channel. He is a fantasy writer, but his channel is mostly dedicated to fantasy role-playing games like Dungeons & Dragons. He does hilarious skits. They're generally pretty clean. He gets a little salty with the language. He's not a believer, but generally pretty clean stuff. It's a lot of fun. If you're not into role-playing games or fantasy games, you're probably going to want to stay away from this. If you're at all interested in that kind of thing, he is a great YouTuber. Tremendously enjoy his channel, and it's a lot of fun. Well, what's number 1? Number 1 is a Christian channel, and this channel is hilarious. It is LutheranSatire, where this Lutheran, I think he's a pastor, I'm not sure, or just maybe is laity, and he makes little skits making fun of everything and everyone from a Lutheran perspective, and it is wonderful. And I love the fact that he has a potluck supper at a church picture up front and shows his humor. So if you get a chance, check this out. You can listen to Horus Schnitzel Wieners. If you listen to the channel, you understand what I just did there. It's a lot of fun. It's clean, and it's biting satire. Well, what are your favorite fun, guilty pleasure YouTube channels? If you have any suggestions, you can post them below. Those are my top 5. As always, Christ, grace, and peace to you all. Amen.